I'm sorry for yesterday and having no upload. I did not have time to record a video, and I don't really have that much of inspiration at the moment. This is just this one right here is just of my girlfriend and me, and so I thought it looked really cute, and so I decided to redraw it on my computer and fix a few things up about it. I'm sorry about the mic because the mic's really bad, but it's because I'm using iPhone headphone mic and it's kind of crappy, but but I'll be like talking over this and basically explain what this is. I've already explained it to me and my girlfriend, but it's basically we're on an adventure or something. I don't know. I just thought it was cute. The pose was cute and decided to redraw it like this. To draw it like this, not redraw. Goodness. And I need your guys' help with a lot of things. I need you guys to give me some ideas of what to draw. Maybe give me some tips on how to fix some of the things that I do. This is kind of just like to help me, I guess. And go follow me on DeviantArt to see my private. Okay, I'm done. Dogs. Do you like my space? But I drew all of this, and then I realized that some things looked really off, and then I realized I took a picture of it on an angle, like big time, so her legs look a lot longer than they were. My head is a lot more squished. The shoes aren't the best, I know, but it's because I'm not good at shoes, okay? Shoes aren't my forte. And so, oh god, okay, we can get rid of. But this whole like part of this is I redrew it, so it looks a little bit different, and then now I'm just playing with it because I'm just being stupid. And yesterday I didn't post a video yesterday because I was doing a piece of art that I was trying to learn how to use a certain type of I was trying to use a certain type of material on my program, and so I would a lot of times use pens, and I would blur it, but then I realized it's kind of like using an airbrush tool and doesn't look that good, and if you blur it too much then it will start to become see-through, and it lagged a lot whenever I used the blur tool, so there was like no point of using blur. Oh, right now I'm trying to decide if I should not make this my girlfriend, just make this some random girl with pink hair that fades to blue. Then I realized no, that's stupid. But if you guys haven't noticed, I use a lot of references, mainly for, if you look ever like pause a video and look in my folders, you'll see a lot of bases. I know there's bases in there, but I use them mainly for reference. I usually don't draw with them. I know I drew with a few of them in my my ugly video, but that's only because I wanted to get it done in a certain amount of time and didn't know how to draw animals at that moment, and so I was just like rushed it and decided, hey, let's just use a base, even though no one would probably like it if I did, but I did it anyways. I think this is real. I really think I'm going really well. I drew this from scratch. I know that a lot of artists don't really do that. And if you do notice, I do have a different style with all of my art. And it's because I don't really have a set style. I just try and draw and do as I please and use a lot of references. I'll like find somebody else's art and then it'll look really good. Like this one was based off of some artist I found, and it was like her two OCs, her and her friend's OCs, Slushy and Snow Cone, I think. And I just saw the pose they were in. It was a lot different. It was a little different from the one they have. But I thought that this one looked a little cuter, was more simple. But yeah, and it's really realistic to how we act and how we dress. Like I dress really like kind of like tomboyishy, or I'll wear leggings, a sweatshirt, and a bikini every day if I could. So, and she told me she would kind of like wear this t-shirts and jeans and leggings or so, and sometimes a sweatshirt. I always wear a sweatshirt or a hoodie no matter what, unless I'm like wearing PJs at school or something. But I guess this is kind of a video so I can like tell you guys a little bit about myself. Then you guys probably know. First things off, I am pansexual, but I lean more towards girls. I have depression. I think I have an anxiety. I have 2 dogs. Hello, puppies. Hello, puppers. I have a number of friends, but only a few I'm really close with. My best friend hates me every time I hang out with her, or even say one thing about her that's a flaw that I really want her to fix. One flaw I want her to fix is I asked her to stop calling me, I asked her to call me annoying every single time that I was being annoying or I could possibly be irritating somebody, in hopes that I could possibly change it. But that didn't work out in my favor. No, it just made me feel horrible about myself, and it did not help whatsoever. And in result, I asked her a million times to stop doing it and to stop calling me annoying. But in result of that, she would respond with, she would come right back at me and respond with, "But you asked me to do it." If I asked you to call me annoying to fix it, and then I ask you to stop because it's not helping, and if anything it's making the situation worse, then you need to stop it. If your friend asks you to do something and then they tell you to stop, it's seriously, it's something you don't do. You don't just then you go, and then when your friend finally has enough and flips out on you in the middle of class because she keeps telling you she's annoying, she's irritating, she's like when you ask her to like help her with some math problems and she comes back at you and you expect a fun time to hang out with her in the back of class doing your work and just talking and hanging out. No, instead she goes at you and calls you annoying and tells you everyone that you hang out with hates you, thinks you're annoying, irritating, and then when you finally have enough and flip out on her and finally you ask her a million times to stop and you just like give up, she will come back at you and completely tear you down and tell you you're a horrible friend and that I was being dramatic. People like this make me so upset. Like, why would you go as far as to break me down, to destroy me, and then when I tell you that you're doing it, you're telling me I'm the horrible person? It's because that makes total and utter sense. She told me that she thinks that I told her that she is the reason I have depression. That is not at all what I meant or what I said. I told her that it's making me depressed, and then I would ask her multiple times to stop, and it's not helping me in the slightest of what she's doing, and if anything, it's making me feel worse about myself. And then if I asked her to stop, to please stop. But no, I'm the horrible person. I'm the horrible person who is sitting here telling her friend how horrible she is, how she gave her depression, how she made her friend feel horrible. Yeah, you made me feel horrible, but I'm not saying that you gave me depression. I'm born with it. The whole family is. Both of my parents have severe depression. Both my sisters have depression. I am one with depression. I feel horrible about myself. It's not severe. It's not horrible. I don't cut myself. I don't hold any like super bad thoughts. I do feel bad about myself horribly, to the point that I feel like I just don't want to get up and do stuff. It'll be to the point that I don't want to do anything, but this is what a lot of the things that I do on the way I do so much art, why I just sit in my room, is because I don't want to leave. It's my comfort zone. It's what I like doing, and that's why I don't like school as much as I do. I know a lot of kids say they don't like school because it's boring. I don't like school because I'm not interested. I don't like school because, like, why would I sit at school all day when I could be at home drawing and enjoying myself? My mom's a great woman. My mom, she understands she understands what I'm going through. She's gone through it herself. But I don't think my mom understands why I draw so much. I think I draw so much because it's kind of like a relief from real life, to like get away from all of my responsibilities, and to get away from all the annoyances that like people. Like, I'm a good person. If you were to meet me in real life, I'm a great person. Not to see him sound narcissistic or like all about myself or selfish. I'm a good person. I give to the poor. I do what I don't volunteer as much as people might think, but it's only because I don't want to do it. That's something that doesn't help. It doesn't entertain me the way it does other people. It doesn't help, and I don't feel like it's that good. I do. When I was little, I did give all of my stuffed animals to kids in Mongolia, I think, or Haiti, when I was like, I don't know, in elementary school. So like 7-ish, 8-ish, I did that. And then I do for Christmas, since it's like Christmas time around, I love giving as many gifts as I can. I love to put thought into my gifts and just to make sure everyone's happy. Like Marley, who was my friend but now hates me for the dumbest reason. She's so petty and dramatic. And now I was gonna get her exactly what she wanted, which was yoga pants and yoga pants and candy and makeup. And I was gonna get her like a whole like, because we had this like secret Santa thing going on where we would take $30 of a limit and fill this shoebox with all this traits and knickknacks and things, and we would give it to each other on Christmas or like a few days before Christmas, and everyone would be happy and cheerful. But no, she probably didn't even start. I didn't start either. I saved up money to do it, but it was because I was saving up money so I can get gifts for her and all my other friends. My mother, for my mom, she wants me to draw her a picture of me and her, which I need to finish, but she basically wanted that for me, and I got the heads done, I've got my hat done. It looks really good. I'm really happy with how it's turning out, but I still need to finish it. And then my friend Rose decided, her mother wanted me, asked if she'd given me 6 gift certificates to her yoga place and a yoga mat for my mother, because she knows how stressed she is and how hard it is for her with Kevin. But I think it's nice what is going on. Rose is really good. My friend Rose is great. My friend Rose is one of those people who does really care about you, but she really does care about people, but I think she tries a little too hard to try and impress people to get them to like her. I don't know, but I think Rose is really cool. She likes a lot of things that I like, and she's more of a, she's not really fake. She will be as crazy as she wants. Her mom, on the other hand, is a handful. I don't know. Her mom's okay. Not a big fan of her, but she's her mom, so nothing about Rose is, she's adopted, so she's got a younger brother, a younger sister, and an older sister. I think her older sister is her mom's actual daughter, but I'm not completely sure. To the dad that I don't like at all. It's not the fact that he's mean. If anything, he's like strict, and he's kind of got like that attitude of like, you're wrong, I'm right. No, stop. If that makes any sense. Like, or like the simplest of things that are completely human to make. Like, we were going to a place called Launch, and her dad asks us to find the closest Walmart with his phone, and so we put in the he said, I like repeat it 3 times to make sure I'm getting the right thing down. He says the same thing over again, and then when I put it in, he says, this is the one to the Warwick one. I want the one to Westerly. I said Westerly, and we were just sitting there like, no, you didn't. You said the closest, and then he flips out on Rose saying, like, how she kind of like, how she did everything wrong, how she's like these like normal mistakes, like simple ones. Like, he didn't clarify he wanted the one at Westerly until, like, he said it once in the beginning, and then when I repeated the closest one, he said, yeah, the closest one. And so we thought he meant, like, the closest Walmart, not the closest, like, Walmart at Westerly. Like, there's only one at Westerly. So it's, like, the stupidest thing. I don't know. How he is just a little irritating. But less about Rose. But then there's Lily. Lily, I just started dating Lily not too long ago. She is, she makes me very happy. So, like, Lily, she's very funny. She's very relatable for me because she doesn't have very many friends to hang out with and to talk to. And I'm just glad I can be one of those people she can sit there and talk to. She can be the one to just sit there and talk with me, and it makes me glad to know that there's someone there for me that has time to talk at all times. I know I have other friends who can, like Rihanna and Rose and Ava and them, but I don't know. She just seems like she relates a little bit more because she's not on that total end of the spectrum where she's got a horrible life and she's got like all these bad things happening to her. She's just lonely, like I am. But I also kind of seclude myself from others. Like now, like I've been doing it. But I don't know why I do it. I just do it to do it because I like the alone. I like being alone, but I hate being alone, if that makes sense. Like, I know there's people for me, but I don't know. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. This one wasn't really much of no songs to it, but it was good. I hope you liked enjoying listening to me talk and about my stuff and my problems. I just like to talk. So I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you all later. Bye.